They say that the calmer things seem on the surface, the more likely to be dangerous. Not sure if that's always true, but it never hurts to stay alert.
treasure buried in time. Where do we come from? And where are we going?
A mandragora? Paimon thinks that would make a pretty... Yes! That's the one! Ah! Oh, that was scary. Paimon wasn't expecting it to jump us like that. Go on, Traveler. You got this. The lightning, flowing song. How brilliant! We fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of Eatley. Extinguished.
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun!
That should do it. Paimon's kept all the pictures safe. Let's go back to see Nicole.
Hey, not a bad haul.
Hey, Nicole! We're back!
That was quick. You two were.
It's nothing.
You can hold on. Just who I wanted to see. I'm delighted with the photos. That's right. The statues are inside them to make things a little easier for you. Allow me to demonstrate. First, we make some big... The numbers on the stones represent the amount of material you need to keep in a given column. So, first we do this. And
Oh, it's starting to...
got it? If you carve the blocks then you just need to add touches and voila.
Wait, what? It's only changed in the...
A great mage does. You got the basic carving process.
Alright. What the... This is way more difficult than the one you walked us through.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. That's the one I was going to work on. Yours is over here.
Whew. Well, that... Do you still remember Nicole's process? The numbers represent the amount that we need to keep per column. So, if the number is 0, that means we gotta remove the whole thing. And if it says... Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Again. Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Whoops! This one seems to be giving you some trouble. Need any help? Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. This one seems to be giving you some trouble. Need any help? Whoops! Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Now, we just need...
You got rid of all the extraneous stuff.
It's done! Oh, it's the mage lodge.
Is this the power?
Aha!
They lived happily at the end.
Huh?
But after making it through a grueling training program, they would come to discover another conspiracy operating in the background. As it turned out, the great mage Nicola Coco was an alien entity. Her true identity was the first daughter of King Meowtress, the third of Planet Meow. She had come. Oh, great mage! Leave me. War is destined to break out between our planet and yours. We were foes from the very start. The mage turned her face away, but the youngster bravely reached out and grabbed her by the arm, swearing to never leave her. Moved by this display of passion, the mage decided to rebel. But in that moment, Elenus had been Meowtress III's second daughter all along. She had only helped the youngster in the hopes that her sister... Anyway, That can't be helped. We angels are, if even the fate is always ineffable. Building my mage's lodge was quite a rewarding. There is actually a not that I'm looking, and that is why. Building my mage's lodge. There is actually a not that I'm looking, and that is why.
Squad leader! Thank the gods you're... Please, help!
Valdis,
It's a long...
something about this doesn't quite add up. And as for the Mandragoras, they wouldn't usually bother passers. In short, I'd like an explanation as to how you ended...
Whoa! You don't usually see it. Huh.
Alright. I found the path. You know how I like studying insects and plants, Squad. I didn't want to miss... I'm so sorry. I'll take responsibility for this.
You're right. We can discuss the breaking of regulations Guard down. Prepare for battle, everyone. Target acquired.
Eat Lolene! Eat Papa! Get him!
The show begins!
It up! Wrath from the sky! Light of the blazing sun!
Light compels you. Gotta hold fast.
Show no mercy!
May I present? Let the world collide!
Suffer the wrath of Eastly! Burn it down! Wrath from the
this!
Light it up! Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engines!
Fulfill our pact! Lolly, it's Papa! Get him!
Rev from the skies!
Get to work! Oh, brilliant!
Pyroclastic surge!
Phew! What's going on here? Surely they couldn't have been waiting in ambush this whole time.
The wild hunt.
Huh? Have you figured something out, Iloa?
Valdis, I think these mandragoras trapped. They're very sensitive to shifts in their environment. I myself heard some strange murmur. Come to think of it, it must have come from the wild hunt monster. These mandragora only to have you fall.
I see.
They probably only protected you because either way,
There they go. Adorable little fellas, huh? And they didn't even act. Imagine if we had them around to watch our backs. You know, putting it like that.
Right? Finally, I know.
all right. Now that we've got him. Alrighty.
Don't mention it.
However, as such,
Speaking of which, I'm wondering.
it won't be as impressive as the one at Final Night Cemetery, so long as we're able to keep people safe. Whether from anyway, I should go back to sorting through our archives. All that work isn't gonna do itself. Don't worry.
In that case,
Your help would be most welcome, believe me. But I'm sure you've got a lot on your plate already. And asking you to come all this way just to do our work for us? It wouldn't feel right. How about this then? If you find anything useful during your adventures and you happen to be passing by, feel free to drop it off.
come on, it's no big. Like you said, we're squad mates now. Isn't that right, Traveler?
In that case, let me say again that it's an honor to have you as my squad mates.
May I present?
Preparation comes first. Only after can we face the wild hunt.
All right, the intel made it through just fine.
Hey, not a bad haul. Something to add to my collection. The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Is it too much to carry? Here, let me help.
Fulfill our pact! Burn it down! Wrath from the skies! Full throttle! Something to add to my collection. Hup. Hey, not a bad haul. Insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Help! Please help me!
Get to work! Suffer the wrath of the Eatfleet!
I'm fine. Whew. Praise be!
What kind of...
Good eye! You have no idea. Ha!
So, the only reason you were in a...
What's that? Wait! Please, wait a second.
Yeah! What?
This is a custom. 10%!
Okay. You do?
We specially.
So we just keep whacking the wooden barrel. Aye, teaches force. Ha, right then, all yours. Don't. Back when I was training Noelle, she'd blast the barrel splinters the second she got nervous. Couldn't stop her from cleaning up the whole mess herself afterward. Over time, she became the finest cleaner in the Knights, bar none. Ha, she might not have realized it, but that's progress too. First time I did this training with Razor, it took us an entire day to finish. Know why? He spent a quarter of the day rolling the barrels, and the other 3/4 trying to figure out what the heck I was talking about. Gene and Albedo once sat me down to have a serious discussion about whether or not the Spark Knight needed to take part in basic training like this. A Knight's basic training helps build character, but since the Spark Knight's still so young, I decided...
Paimon's hands are sore just from watching you. There's gotta be an easier way, right?
Come to think of it, you haven't met Roy yet, have you? Kid's so used to doing things his way, he didn't even show up when it was time for the training. Asked him about it later, he said he went to poke a hornet's nest for and as for barrel drills, he didn't think targets that wouldn't hit back were worth his time.
Oh, Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! They're back! They're back! They're back!
Wow!
How the wind...
Oh,
Yes, this is... If the taste hasn't changed, thank you, Honorary.
That's enough. Put a
Oh, yes, sir.
Like I said, drinking is the...
Denn die Zipfelmondstadt gar bald in die Schlacht. Morgen unterschwert mich vor morgen braucht's Mut, doch ein heiliges Blut. Liebling, komm und tanz mit mir unter dem Mond.
oh, sticky honey roast, sweet madams. Paimon never thought she'd get to eat such authentic Mondstadt dishes out here. Wait, where's Vorka? Anyone seen him? He's not passed out drunk in a ditch somewhere, is he?
Vorwärts, Herrschaft kommt und geht mit den Fluten der Zeit. Ewig wird es sein, Mondstadt am Ringe sein.
Okay.
Liebling, komm und tanz mit.
So, what's the hero who... But since you've caught me, nothing for it. Here. Got me. Camp all...